YouTube? It's your girl, keeping it real with Tra-Luv. I'm back. Hey guys, so how are you guys doing today? Hopefully you guys are doing absolutely wonderful. It is a very rainy, dreary day here in Georgia. So I am in the house and I decided to just hop on and kind of give my give my opinion on unspoken purpose portion of her live yesterday that was dealing with my video and what I had to say as far as the Wanda situation. So I'm going to voice my opinion on that today. I tried to do it in the comment section, yesterday when the live was going on, but you can't really get your point across by typing. So I just wanted to get it out here. But before I go into that, I want to give a big shout out to Genuinely Nisha. I don't know how it slipped my mind when I did my last video and was giving my thanks to the people that had shared my videos out and been supporting me. She definitely deserves a big shout out. So I want to say, Nisha Boo, I am sorry, but I want to give a big shout out to Genuinely Nisha. Thank you for supporting me, Nisha. So anyway, I know most of you that watch me watch Unspoken, so you guys already saw the live and everything. So I'm gonna just get straight to the point. So in that in her live, she stated that she thought that some of the content creators still wanted to see her and Wanda go back and forth, and she sort of explained as to why she felt like me saying that the effects that it could have on a person or whatever the case may be. Well, first I want to say that whenever I make a video and I put a person's name in that video, which 10 out of 10 times I'm going to do that if I'm specifically aiming at that person, I'm going to put that person's name, and that is the person that I'm actually speaking to. I'm not trying to bait anybody. I don't want anybody to go back and forth. That's just not my agenda. But part of my commentary and trying to point out the hypocrisy that is within Wanda, it took me asking that specific question, because there's no valid reason for her to pull back from one and not pull back from the other. So that question was a valid question that needed to be asked. So that's why I asked that question. Never once in my mind did I think about anybody going back and forth or anything like that. I don't have that kind of time. Okay? I just wanted to know a logical reason, even though I know I wasn't going to get it. My agenda was just pointing out that, it's no difference. She started with the both of you guys, and I still stand on what I say as well, my opinion. I think she's a coward. And when I said I think she's scared of Unspoken, I don't mean like fighting or fearful like Unspoken is gonna beat her up or anything like that. No, I was in Wanda's live that day when she said she wasn't gonna go back and forth with Unspoken anymore, and I heard every reason she gave for coming to that decision, which lets me know what I was thinking was absolutely true. She's afraid. She don't want her information out. She knows Unspoken is a beast when it comes to this. Okay? She knows that. And I still stand on what I say. She was afraid. So that's why she pulled back. And the other reason is the fact that she had other people to bandwagon off and other people to bandwagon off of her. She had several people that she could click up with to go after truth. So yes, it still stands, and I think she is still a coward that has absolutely nothing to lose. That's still my stance. And so no, I none of that was on my mind. I just felt like if I'm trying to show the hypocrite that she is, that was part of the question that I needed to ask her. Okay, so moving along from that though, besides that, what else I got out of this live, because once that live was over and I went on about my day, I was thinking about like the explanation that Unspoken had given for her feeling that way. And one thing I have to say is I didn't realize that things were that deep with strangers. I just really didn't realize that, or I didn't phantom it. I saw it, but I just really didn't sit down and really think, and I guess I just never heard somebody, really explain it and with as much passion as Unspoken does. So after just thinking about that, I got to thinking like, how did we as people get so caught up in this world that we care about what strangers, people that don't even know us, we care so much about what they think that we allow it to affect our everyday life and our mind. It's like that has to be eating your mind if you get to a point where you want to dig up information on this person. You want to find out these person's family member, their credit scores, their marital status, their whatever is going on. You want to dig into it and put it out into the world. Why? Why does what strangers say to you over the internet or about you affects you that much? When did we become that weak as people? Strangers that don't even know you. I don't understand it, and I'm being serious. It's like I do not understand, like, how can what somebody over the internet say affect you to the point that you take so much time and energy away from yourself, bettering yourself, away from the people that you truly love, the people that truly matter. You take all this time and energy away from bettering that to doxing somebody. And maybe, like I said, I'm lost. I don't know. Once you dox that person, then what? Now, I can understand if you are a person that somebody else has doxed, and then now you're trying to find out their information to protect you and whoever, whatever. I can understand that. But what I'm saying is people that just get to the point like, oh, that's it now. She done made me so mad. Now I'm gonna go dig up her life and I'm gonna just go spread it to the world so I can affect her personal life. And you eat, sleep, and shit this. I don't understand. I don't. And I probably would never understand that, because me, myself, I just couldn't take the time out of my day from me to try to dig up all this information on somebody. Time is one of the things that you can never ever get back in this world. You can't get it back. You can't get it back. So I don't understand how somebody takes their precious time and energy away from what really, really matters, and that deep into, diving into somebody else's life. It's so many of us. What I realize is that has to be some sort of mental issue and something else going on. And it's a lot of us walking around today with mental issues that we don't want to acknowledge. We want to act like we don't have it, that don't exist. Or we just totally just whatever. But if strangers, what they say to you can get to you that bad, then you may need to go sit down and talk to a therapist or, something like that, because, I don't understand that. But what I do know, I've been in this world long enough and been around a lot of different kind of people. And what I do know is people that have prospered in life and have a lot to lose, they don't waste their energy and time doing stuff like this. People that are truly happy within, I mean truly, truly happy within, they don't do things like that. So it's a certain type of person that does these kind of things. People with a mindset of bettering themselves and the people around them and, becoming something or somebody, they don't have that kind of time to do that. I'm sorry, they just don't have that kind of time to do that. So that's why I say a lot of times we don't have to be in the vicinity or around a particular person to learn or to know some things about that person. Again, I spoke about body language in one of my videos. Body language is really, really real. Not only that, the actions that we see you take, those are really real. The things you talk about, those things tell a lot about you. So we don't necessarily have to be in the vicinity or around or with somebody to know and figure out certain things about that person. If they put it on YouTube and put it on there enough, it's like watching TV. you get to learn it. It's like episode after episode after episode. You get to learn it. For those who pay attention to it, really pay attention to it and watch things for certain things and not just to be watching it. I'm gonna tell you, I don't know if you guys would consider this a fun fact, but I'm gonna tell you a fact about me. I haven't watched actual TV since 2014, okay? I turned the TV off actually for 2 years and just didn't turn it on. I've never seen the stuff everybody watch, Power. What was the other one? It was another one. I know it was one with 50 Cent and then Taraji and what's the Hard Out Here for a Pimp guy? Him. I haven't seen any of that stuff everybody was going crazy over. None of that stuff. You see, because the world, when I turned 28, I pulled myself back from worldly things. And that's when I actually just really, really, really started observing the world and understanding the world and people. And anyway, in 2014, I decided I was going to see how long I could go, without watching that. And that's how I started deeply getting into YouTube. I started just watching the Nigerian movies all the time with Mama G. And so anyway, that's how I started getting into YouTube all the time. So YouTube kind of became my TV. And I have a TV, but I don't even watch it. I leave it on for my cat, when I'm gone most of the day, for her to have something to listen to and, hear some voices or whatever. So anyway, that was just a little fun fact about me. So anyway, when they put those things on YouTube, it's just like TV. We watch it, we study it, we get to know it. So, I don't know. I just can't comprehend, how this stuff can get this deep like this. I just can't comprehend it, And then another thing that I really can't comprehend that's very baffling to me as well is, in these days and times, it's so easy for the victimizer to become the victim. And that seems like the norm today. The bullies are bullying people, bullying people, bullying people. And as long as they find people to bully that doesn't say anything back and run away, they're okay. But soon as they find somebody that's going to stand up to them and show them the mirror, show them who they truly are, now they're being bullied. And it seems like the world goes along with this. It's like the world is completely backwards. In my day, we had bullies, but they wasn't upheld. They couldn't come somewhere hollering, oh, I'm the victim, this person picking on me, this person picking on me, because everybody saw who was the bully from the beginning. So it just baffles me. And, nowhere in my brain, in my mind, am I going to accept, oh, because this person did this, don't mean you had to do this. No, I'm never going to accept that. If the person is big and bad enough to jump off and start, then that person is big and bad enough to accept whatever they dished out and worse. You're not a victim. Let's get that understood. You are not a victim. You are a receiver of the energy that you have thrown out into the universe. And you just get it back whenever the universe decides to give it to you. You're not a victim at all. And just because you come this way, you have no right to expect the next person to come back that way. Everybody, we're all individuals, we're all different, and we all come back in different ways. You see, like me, I'll match your respect, but I'll double your disrespect. And that's just it. So you can't come one specific way and then just be expecting somebody else to come that same way. No, they might just want to crush you that first time and get that out the way. They might not want to just continue to go back and forth. They may just want to crush you that first time, and that's their way of coming. And that's their right. Just like you chose your right to pop off and start it. You chose your right, how you wanted to present whatever it was you was presenting. You chose all those rights. That person didn't have no input. You and that person didn't sit down and discuss this. You chose that. So now you don't have the right to choose for somebody else. You don't. And that goes for anybody, content creator, subscriber alike. You know, if you big and bad enough to get out there, put your comments and your opinions in these comment sections, then anybody have the right to respond to them. And I'm speaking of myself included. I don't have the right to comment or respond to something and think that's the end all tell all. That's why I never get mad when somebody come back to me. Because one thing about me, I can go back and forth. You know, I'm not going to get into that doxing shit and all that kind of stuff. I don't have that kind of time. I'm too grown for that. At my age, I'm still trying to be all that I can be. And all of that takes a lot of time. A whole lot of time. So I'm not going to get into that doxing shit. But as far as voicing my opinion, you voicing yours, I'm all good with that. Who remember that movie, The Great Debaters? That was one of my favorite movies. Whatever happened to that? Whatever happened to people being able to voice their opinion, you voice your opinion, and you continue until you agree to disagree? You just go your separate way, whatever. But now it's kind of like, in these days, you have to live comfortably in somebody else's truth while living uncomfortable in your truth. And what I mean by that is, if you want to keep peace, because you can say the sky is green, and somebody will take that as, uh-oh, now she done said she finna get me. And you ain't said nothing like that. So it's like you gotta walk on eggshells now with what you say. So it's like, if you want to keep peace, it seems like you kind of have to go along with whose ever thoughts and ideas when you have your own over here. But you can't voice those because this person maybe on the verge of cracking up, and they just take this a totally different way, and it wasn't even meant that way. So then it's like, in order to keep that down, because you know this is who this person is, you kind of have to just go along with them. And then over here is eating you up in the inside in your truth, because you can't voice your opinion, or without a person may be offended. I just don't know. And I just can't comprehend those things. I just can't comprehend those things. I can't. Because if you are comfortable with who you truly are in the inside and happy with who you truly are, no, nothing nobody say to you or about you can make you angry. People can call you all kind of names. If you know that's not you, then who cares? What you think about me is not my business. Your thoughts are not going to stop my money. It's not going to stop my life. It's not going to stop me from smiling. It's not going to stop me from going outside, getting in my car and going where I need to go and doing what I need to do. So I just don't understand. And then I don't know. Let me finish with I'll be all over the place. Let me finish with the victimizing part. So yeah, I don't understand how people can think that it's okay. I've sat on these YouTube streets and I've just watched, and I've watched a few particular people come after a person over and over and over and over and over again. And this person will not respond, not saying anything, and nobody is standing up asking that person, why are they doing that, or why don't they stop, or this. But then when somebody start with that person, now everybody want to come out the woodworks like, oh, you guys need to stop. Oh, everybody ganging up on her. And my thoughts are always like, where were you when this person was doing all of that? And when I take a deep look at it, and the people that does that, it's usually they don't like or have something against the person that the people was doing that to. So they don't say anything now until you go after the bully. But what about that other person's feelings? And they've taken this for all this time, and nobody ever jumped in their defense. But then now everybody want to run to the bully defense. Make it make sense. Because it don't. Make it make sense. Like I said before, nobody determines when your karma comes. You don't have any type of power over the universe. You only have power over yourself. You throw out there what you want into the universe, and whatever the universe decides to give you, that's what you get. And I'm never going to. I don't today. I won't tomorrow. I didn't yesterday. I won't next week, next month. Feel sorry for any of them, because I sat and watched for a long time what they was doing. So I don't have any type of pity, any type of sorrow. any of that with them. None whatsoever. It's just crazy. It's just crazy. And you know, guys, I'm gonna say this again too. So many people tend to think everybody that jumps on YouTube now to make this big living off of YouTube, to become this big huge content creator. So, you know, they want to say this is not the way to jump in, this is not the way to do this is not the way to do that. And again, what I have to say to that is everybody is different. Everybody is totally different. And with me, I think I'm intelligent enough to understand nobody wants to watch that type of drama all the time. It's always going to be people that want to watch it. It's going to be in cycles. When those that are tired of watching it is gone, the new ones are going to jump on and watch. That's just how it goes. But I would get tired of continuously watching drama. It does get sickening and played out. It does. And that's something I understood once I jumped on here, because I had been on YouTube a long time watching a lot of things. It just one day, because Wanda chose to speak about me in her video, I jumped on and did a video. I didn't sit down and plan and say, oh, this, I'm finna do this with this YouTube channel, I'm finna do this, I'm finna do that, whatever. I jumped on, I did it, and then now that was my channel and my time to voice my opinion on everything that I had been seeing going on these YouTube streets. That was my right. And I took advantage of my rights because they're mine. But I didn't sit down and plan this channel. And this channel is, if it does good, that's fine. If it doesn't, that's fine as well. I still have an everyday life out here where I make my money and live my life. So it'll be okay. But I'm also intelligent enough to understand that if for whatever reason this channel didn't work because of the drama on it, I already know to start a second channel. As a matter of fact, I already have 2 extra channels that I can jump to whenever I choose to. So I already know that. All of us just don't come running our mouth every few minutes. So we might have done things in the background that nobody know about. And I'm also intelligent enough to veer away from the drama. So I'm not the least bit worried about that. I have a lot of things to talk about, educational, informative things. But when I hopped on this and did this first video, that wasn't where my mind was at the time. No, that wasn't where my mind was at the time. But I have it all up in here. So I don't know, but it's like people have giving other earthly human beings too much power. No earthly human being has power over me. And I know all the things people do, I've been around all kind of people, so many. I know all about all of this mess that's going on in this world today. But I don't worry about that. I don't worry about that kind of stuff. I don't. I can't give that kind of stuff mind power either. I can't give that any mind power. But and one last thing I forgot to say that I do want to say. As an adult myself, nobody can be responsible for my actions but me. My mind is not that weak to allow anybody to talk me into doing anything. So with that being said, and the reason I'm making that statement, this is going back to a part of unspoken purpose reasoning for feeling the way she felt about my video. I can't make Wanda Whitley do anything, neither can my words. If Wanda Whitley decided to do whatever, it'll be because that's what Wanda Whitley chose to do. Just like nobody words made Wanda jump off and just start dogging this person or dogging this person or dogging this person. It didn't take nobody words for that. That's what Wanda chose to do because she's a grown woman. So my words couldn't make Wanda do anything. Whatever Wanda does, it's because that's what she chooses to do. That's what she chooses to do. I don't know. It's just so much pettiness, silliness, lying, perpetrating, frauding, all kind of things going on that I just can't imagine how people just find the time to do it. I can't. And how morally, how do they even do it? That's what I'm saying. Morally, how do you even do it? So you see, that's why I say all these things people do, it tells you things about them. You don't have to be in the vicinity of them. You do not have to be in the vicinity of them. So anyway, guys, I'm finna get ready to wrap this video up, but I did want to just say, people, you need to understand that strangers and people that you don't know should not be able to affect your life, like where it's so deep that you eat, sleep, and think this person. When I get off of YouTube from having my fun, that's it. I go about my day, I handle my business, I do what I need to do. I don't be thinking about the person I just argued with on YouTube. I don't be thinking about that because I'm too busy doing other things. So, I don't know, but I don't know. We gotta find something else to do to occupy our time and mind, because that shouldn't be happening. It really shouldn't. That should not be happening. And I just want to say this too. I don't know if a lot of people understand that you don't know these people on YouTube. You only see them, and some of them we can't even see because they stay hidden. So when you start doing stuff like that, you don't know who you're dealing with, or you don't know their family members. You don't know. So I've always learned in life and been told there's always going to be somebody bigger and badder than you. There's always going to be somebody more intelligent, more stronger, more whatever it is to be. There's always going to be somebody out there that is better. So, you know, people, when you're doing this kind of stuff, you really don't know who you're dealing with behind the scenes or in the background. So it's like I have to ask myself, is it worth my life or jail or anything like that? Is this person worth that, or whatever they said, or whatever it are they worth me destroying my life, or a possibility of that happening? Guys, I just don't understand, and I'm gonna tell you guys, you know, why I feel like time and all of that is so precious. I came within 30 minutes of losing my life, and I'm gonna stop this video and I'll tell that on another video, okay? But the Most High said not today. The Most High said not today. And when I woke up, you know, the doctor was like, you know, you are a very lucky lady. 30 more minutes and you wouldn't have made it. And I told that doctor, no, I was a very blessed lady. I knew it then. I know it now. So I couldn't put all that energy and time into that type of stuff because I'm too busy continually trying to be the best me that I can be. So anyway, guys, I just wanted to come on here, voice my opinion on, you know, unspoken purposes opinion. And I respect her opinion. I respect her opinion. Blinky, mo mommy, mo girl, mo no, mo no. And I respect her opinion. And I hope she respects mine as well. And this video is not meant to be any disrespect. I just feel like, you know, I should be able to give my opinion as well. And I couldn't do that in the comment section. So I just wanted to do it here. And then just speak on, you know, some other little things that I don't understand. But no disrespect at all. I have much respect for you. I think you are a beast, you know, in these YouTube streets. I do. Blinky move, girl. Sit down, mommy. Sit down. Sit down. Sit down, mama. So no disrespect or anything. I have much respect for you, Unspoken. But yeah, just wanted to voice my opinion. So anyway, YouTube, I'm gonna get ready to go. And again, guys, I want to thank all of you guys who have been watching my videos, all my subscribers, the new subscribers. I want to thank you guys, everybody that has put comments under my videos. I want to thank you as well. Guys, I just thank you. And again, I know I was probably all over. Oh yeah, that's the thing. I'm trying to learn how to edit and do thumbnails. That's why I haven't did my Tra-Luv video yet, because I actually wanted to put my autograph pictures in the as the thumbnail on the video. So I'm trying to learn how to edit videos and do that stuff. Nisha gave me a app. A few people have given me a couple of apps, and I've been trying to learn them. But again, guys, I don't have a whole lot of time because I be in and out. But I am trying to learn that and editing and thumbnails so I can get better on my videos. And I know a few subscribers say they wanted to see more of my life, and I was kind of planning to do that, but it's like after listening to Unspoken yesterday and just how passionate she was and how deep this kind of stuff seems to be, I don't know if I want to do so much of that, because people are really actually crazy, even though I don't understand how they do it. I'm seeing that it does happen, and I don't want to bring anybody around me into anything concerning this and getting them caught up and involved into anything like that. So I don't know. I'll see, like, what I can do and how I can do it. But with just knowing all the things that people are doing on the internet and YouTube right now, I really don't know. But we'll see. But anyway, guys, again, if you like my video, please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you, YouTube. Bye.